Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Irvin, with another light novel review. This is going to be on a whole volume of How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. I did the chapter reviews, now I'm doing a volume review. Before I forget, in the description below, as well as in the comment section below, you can find out where you can find the place to buy this light novel. You can buy it as an ebook, so make sure you check it out there in the description below or in the comment section below. You'll be able to find out more information about it, and it really is a great light novel, and I'll explain a little bit about the story. So I will be sharing parts and pieces of the story, so it could be, not could be, I am giving you a warning of a spoiler alert. Make sure if you don't want to be you don't want the story to be ruined for you, then don't completely watch it. You can come back if you've seen the 4 episodes of the anime, or if you read the first volume. Okay, you've been warned. The whole story of How Not to Summon a Demon Lord is a different world story, and we follow this character called, or he calls himself Diablo, the Demon Lord Diablo, and he's actually a kid who played games obsessively, and he's really good at it, and he somehow ends up in the world of the game that he is really good at. He's level 150 in his world. So throughout the light novel, he is in this world following these two girls that by his magic, his reflective magic, they ended up being slaves to him instead of him being a slave to them. He's going through this world with them and just figuring out stuff from how similar is this world to the game and what are the differences. Obviously, there are all going to be some differences. Like, for example, if you die in this world, you die. There's no revival, there's no second chance, there's no pay to continue the game. There's nothing like that. So he's fighting out stuff. When his energy's down, he's actually tired. The people that are there are very low level. The average level is around 30 and 20 level, where he's 150. So he's a beast compared to these people. One of the girls that he's with, Rem, she's level 40, and she's considered a high level person. So he's figuring out all these things, and I personally appreciate that. That is something that I appreciate of another world, light novels or manga or anime, any type of that, is when they actually explain the world and they explain the differences, because they are going to a different world. So if you're just thrown into this world as a viewer, as a reader, you kind of want to know what in the world is going on. So sometimes in the anime, you miss things because they put them in the anime as background stuff or as side comments. But when you're reading the light novel, it's so explained and expanded on that it did a great job on this one. So he's figuring out the stuff on the way. Now, what is the story? The story is that Rem and Shira, these two girls, were trying to summon this demon lord, and they obviously were successful. They're not really sure who did it. Throughout the entire light novel, they're fighting about who actually did it. And he shows up, they take him hostage, and really the collars end up on them. So now they're trying to figure out how to free themselves. They go into the city, and they're trying to talk to people to figure it out. Sass, the Magic Association boss, leader, whatever you want to call her, she is really close to Rem. There's a secret that Diablo eventually finds out. I'm not going to say it because you probably know if you read it or seen it, and if you haven't, then you don't have to know until you've read it or seen it. But there's a secret that Rem has, and Diablo takes it away from her in a very interesting way, we'll put it that way. So at the same time, Diablo really quickly finds out that in this world there is racism against humans and humans, full-blooded humans. So he encounters this guy Galak, who is a knight or a protector of Sass, and he bullies him into a fight, and Diablo finds out that his power in the game is the same in this world. pretty big power, and he, he destroys Gallic and his friends and his buddies summons, and throughout the anime, Gallic shows up again. He brings the elf army to rescue Shara, and Shara says, no, I'm okay with Diablo. Diablo protects her. We find out that Gallic is behind this. Gallic also stabs himself with a special knife and becomes a Fallen, which are basically the enemies in this world, and he becomes a Gregor, and Gregor tries to attack the city and kill Sass, so the barrier that protects the city goes down. At the same time, Diablo's fighting outside of the city, other Fallen, and he shows his power to everyone, how really strong he is. And then he also finds out that he can teleport, and he shows up at the city and protects Rem and Sass eventually. And that's really the entire story for the first volume. And it was really intense in some parts. It does have fan service for those who are wondering. Obviously, if by just the cover, you probably know it has fan service. But it's not in your face, at least not in the volumes, in the light novel, and I appreciated that. The light novel was not focused so much on the fan service; it was more focused on the overall story, and fan service is just part of the overall story. So, overall, that word again, I'm gonna give this one a 8 out of 10 for now. I really liked it. It has a little bit of everything, to be honest. So I think it's a great story, and I recommended it for you guys. Again, if you want to learn how to buy this one, it'll be in the description below. Go check it out. Go buy it for yourself, and you will not regret it. So thank you so much for following this channel, guys. Also, if you haven't done so, subscribe to my channel. Tuesdays are light novel Tuesdays, so every Tuesday I'll be posting a light novel review. Well, at least I will try to post a light novel review. Some Tuesdays I will not have light novels, just because they take a little bit more effort to finish reading than a manga or an anime. So make sure you subscribe to my channel to be updated with all these videos that I'm throwing at you guys. And guys, like always, don't be strangers.